Welcome to Fantastical Magic Tarot. My name is Andrea. Happy to have you here. So grateful for all of you to be here. We're doing a reading today, asking for an answer from Spirit or the universe. So you get to ask any question you like here. My intention when I was doing this, or when I was pulling the cards and while I'm doing this reading, is just that you get the answer to your question. Okay, so this is kind of a more wide open reading. And you're going to have 3 piles to choose from. We're just going to choose from cards today. But before I get into that, I just wanted to make a couple announcements. There will be private readings being offered very soon on my channel in a couple weeks. And also at that same time, I'm going to start giving away a free reading, 1 free reading a month, and it's going to be to subscribers who like and comment. And I haven't decided what the comment will be. I'll make a specific comment for people to put in the comments, and then every month I will give away a free reading, and then there will also be private readings available. Now let's get into the reading. First, pile number 1 is, you have this Into the Unknown card. Sorry, there's a glare. Into the Unknown. Wonder if I can get rid of that glare. Not really. Okay. Maybe that helps the glare. I don't know. But that's your card. And I did pre-shuffle today, but we may pull some more while I'm filming. And when I pre-shuffle, I just take what pops out. Okay? It's no different than when I'm doing a live reading. It just saves time. And then pile number 2, you have card 22 with Intention. Okay, and then number 3, you have card 29 with Coming to Life. Okay, so you pick whichever one is calling to you the most. I'm going to put timestamps in the description box below. These aren't going to get really straight right now because there's too many cards underneath them. That's okay, right? All right, you pick whichever calls to you. I'll see you in your reading. Welcome, pile number 1, group 1. You chose this Into the Unknown card. Okay, so this is your guiding card. So right away, this card, you can see it's a woman with a blindfold, trying to like feel her way, see what's around her, the sense of sight. She doesn't have it right now, so she's trying to feel around. But really what this card is, what I'm getting from this card and what it's talking about is there's a need for trust. So the answer to your question, there's something about needing to trust. Okay, trust is going to be a theme here. And I think you can see in the background, there's like a rainbow. There's like a very faint rainbow. She can't see it though. But yeah, I think you're going to have, I'm getting sort of a vibe about like needing to move forward blindfolded, like trusting that, you know, you don't need to see exactly what's going to happen in order to be able to move forward. You're just going to trust and have faith in that anyway, or some kind of solution is going to end up presenting itself and you'll have no idea, you won't see it coming, something like that. Okay, we'll get more as we pull the rest of your cards. Let's see what else you got here. Okay, so you've got, these cards are really moving around today. You've got card number 22 with Yin and Yang. And so when this card is upright, this is indicating that you're currently in a yin cycle of your life. The yin energy versus the yang is the more passive, receptive, feminine kind of energy. This is more about getting in alignment energetically rather than physically. Okay, so you're in a yin cycle right now, pile number 1. Let's see what else you got. Card number 20 with Envy. You can see how this figure is in the dark. Hasn't quite come into the light yet. I feel like, what I'm really getting with this card, I mean, the meaning of this card is another thing, but what I'm getting with this card intuitively is that this group is in the dark about something. Okay, you've got this woman blindfolded, you've got this figure in the shadows in the dark here. You're in the dark about something. There's something you are not going to be able to see, or you just don't see right now. And I don't know at what point the light is, you're going to step into the light, or at what point it's going to be presented to you, or exactly how that's going to work. Maybe we'll get an answer about that as we move along. But this group, yeah, you're in the dark about something. I feel like you may know that you're in the dark. You may be like, I don't see a way forward in my situation. I don't see a solution, or I don't understand what's going on in my life right now. Anything like that. Or maybe you're not aware that you're in the dark. Like all of a sudden something is just going to show up for you and it's going to be a big surprise. And both could apply, really. So yeah, let's just keep going and see what else we get. You've got card number 14 with focus. Again, you've got someone with their eyes closed here. Their eyes closed. They can't see. Their third eye, you know, where the butterfly is there. So there's transformation and healing going on in the third eye for this figure. So this is about intuition, inner knowing. And she's in a bubble, like a water bubble. And water is associated with emotions, right? That's the element associated with emotions. But yeah, again, something you just, I feel like, yeah, this group is going to have to really take a leap of faith, I think. Just trust that you just can't know something right now. Card number 26 with surrender. There we go. It's exactly what's being called for. This is so synchronistic. Again, you've got this. I mean, this is a moon oracle deck. Sorry, did I tell you? So this first one, this focus card was waxing gibbous 5 moon, and this one is waning crescent 3 moon, for those of you that understand moon cycles. But yeah, this very much goes along, right? Surrender with this yin energy. You need to just not force or fight or take, you know, really decisive action right now. Can't control this situation. Whatever this is about, you can't, you can't control it. There's an element of energetic sort of alignment, I think, really, which is more of that yin principle. So you can be doing work energetically or not. Even sometimes we have to surrender that way. It's like, even we can do endless amounts of self-work, but just the ability in itself to just give in and surrender and trust, like that's a massive piece of work. That's hard to do because we want to have control so that we can feel safe. We want to have control so that we have security, stability. That's like, you know, part of being a human being. We want those things. So yeah, surrendering itself is a lot of work. You've got a couple dragon message cards here. This one says a flick of the gale. And I don't really know what gale means here, but it says, we are forewarning you of an important event, human child. Stay aware and trust the signs we are sending. Believe your own wise instincts. They are correct. We are with you. Okay, so ton of message here about your own instincts, your own intuition. So there's a need for you to tap into your own intuition about something. And if you already have that intuition, you're right, okay? You're right about your intuition about this situation. And if you're not sure about your intuition, then you need to get into this surrender energy, this inward focus energy, and get in touch with your intuition because it has the answer for you. And then the other thing, like I was saying before, this is confirmation that for some of you, there is going to be something surprising. Some kind of event, communication, who knows, but there's something You're going to get a sign. I think part of the reason why you need to really go inward here is so that you're not distracted, so that when you get a sign, you see it, you can receive it. But yeah, the light is going to come forward in some kind of unexpected way. The next message you got here is Dragon's Breath. We breathe out a circle of blue fire, one that encircles your home. Through it, no harm can pass, and it guards your treasures. All is safe within the sacred circle of blue dragon flame. Yeah, you are safe. Okay, I know surrendering can feel unsafe, like I was saying before, but you're safe. This is what you need to do right now. It's okay to let go. You're safe in letting go. You're safe in surrendering. You're safe in receiving and not forcing. Okay, and then the last dragon message card you got is Dragon Treasure. We dragons have treasure, which we guard with ferocity. We are also generous, and now we transfer some of our own treasure to you. It shall come to you in mysterious ways. Another synchronicity. Something is coming to you in a mysterious, unexpected, surprising kind of way. And it's going to be for your highest good. Okay. And then we'll look at your tarot. I just got a new tarot deck, and I'm so in love with it. I don't know if any of you are familiar with this John Bauer tarot. He's an old Swedish, I think from the late 1800s or maybe early 1800s. I can't remember now. But he's like this Swedish folklore guy and artist, and I think he wrote some books. Anyway, his tarot deck is like stunning. I just love it. I feel so connected to it. So yeah, I did a reading for myself with it. It was beautiful, and now I'm just sharing it with you all. So let's look at what you got for tarot. Card number 7, 7 of Swords. That's what this is. So, and it's also with this John Bauer tarot deck. It does have the traditional meanings, but it also, all of the cards seem to have some additional meaning in the guidebook and definitely in the imagery. So I'm taking that into mind, and I may consult the book because I'm still learning these additional meanings that are sort of unique to this deck, because I just got it, but it's so beautiful. But this card here, this is a figure. He kind of looks like a knight, doesn't he? But it's a figure. He's got a sword there. So he's feeling like there's potential for some kind of battle. And he's on a dark road. And things are very cloudy. So what I'm kind of getting with this, again, this message about darkness. There's a message here about acting within your own integrity. There's also a message like, I feel like some of you don't trust. Yeah, there's this lack of trust here is, I think, the biggest message I'm getting with that card. There's a lack of trust in this group for something, either a person or just the situation you're in. I mean, when you don't know, when you don't have answers, like you feel like you're in the dark, it is hard to trust. So that is the biggest answer for you right now, is you have to find trust and surrender in this situation. And then you need to be paying attention to signs. There's like a sign that's going to come for you. And if you're not in this kind of energy of more surrender and peace and trust, you may not receive it. And then the next card you got is the Sun card. Lovely. This is like, especially after this Seven of Swords, like this is here's the light. Light is coming. You're not going to be in the dark forever, for even that much longer. Okay. That's really that's like a reassurance sort of card at this point. Then you got the Ace of Cups. Here's this offering or new beginning. Yeah, so I think what this is talking about is this mysterious, unexpected sort of thing that's going to be coming in for you. It might be some kind of offering or opportunity for some kind of new start or new beginning or new relationship. And then you've got the Wheel of Fortune here. Lovely. This is beautiful. So, I mean, there's two messages here. One is that you need to be able to go with the flow here. You need to understand that the cycles of life, we have dark cycles and light cycles. We have hard times and good times, right? We have times of work and times of harvest, times of, really hard work and times of rest. This card is about cycles, the cycles of life. But this card too, especially, you've got like a new beginning thing here. I feel like there's going to be some kind of, this darkness is a cycle, actually. You've been in a cycle and it's coming to a completion, but you need to be able to go with the flow here. Allow the cycle of your own life to happen. So this is a general reading. So you need to take all of these messages and apply them to your own specific situation and your own question, okay? So take everything I've said and apply it to your specific situation. Okay, so I hope this resonated. If it did, please give me a like and subscribe, and then I will see you in the next one. Hello, welcome to your reading group number 2. You chose this card number 22, the intention card. So you can see this owl with a dandelion. Dandelions are about wishes. Okay, they're about wishes. You know that, I don't know if you've ever heard that thing, blow on a dandelion and make a wish. And then you've got an owl who represents wisdom. And then he's sitting on an egg, which indicates a gestation and birth. So I think, and then you've got the card of intention. So I think there's something gestating for you. And I think there's a message here about, if you haven't been very clear about your intention when it comes to this question that you're asking, you need to get very clear. You need to be very clear and specific about what you want and communicate that, either just to the universe, to God, whoever your higher power is, or if there's other people involved in this situation, that may be the message too. But there's definitely something here about, like, especially, you got number 22 number 22 here, which is a master number. So I feel like there's something, like bigger kind of gestating for you at this moment. Egg hasn't cracked open yet, but it's brewing. Let's see what else you got here. Okay, so you've got card number 35, first chakra, Archangel Michael. The first chakra is the root chakra. It has to do with security, safety, all of our basic needs. Okay, this is about feeling safe and secure. Let's see what else. You've got anxiety. Okay, so for this group, there's something that's making you feel unsafe, insecure. Definitely with these two cards coming up. More red. Yeah, which is the color of the root chakra. So yeah, so this group is not feeling very safe or insecure about something. Something's making you feel nervous. You've got card number 7 with nourishment. And another egg. No way. You got another egg. This is waxing crescent 5 moon for those of you who follow moon cycles. That's very beautiful. Yeah, something's growing for you. I don't know if you know it or not, but there's something growing, gestating for you. You're in some period of growth. And you've got card number 33, another master number. This is the flower moon with blossoming. Look at blossoming, growth. You are in blossom right now, group number 2. Maybe that's why you don't feel safe or insecure, because you don't know if this egg is going to hatch or not. You haven't seen the full bloom yet. You just, your wish hasn't come in yet. You're not, maybe, yeah, either that or just you really need this egg to hatch because it's something in your life feels so insecure. You really need it to feel secure, whatever this is for you, right? It's a general read. Then I have some dragon message cards. Let's look at them. So we've got Dragon Love. Love endures, preserves, and creates the conditions for growth. We dragons, another thing about growth. We dragons now offer all you need to create loving bonds that enrich and inspire you. Open your heart wide and be ready to receive. Okay, so there's a couple messages within this card here, within this message card. Again, another message about growth, okay? You're in a period of growth. You do have the conditions present for growth of whatever this is about for you, but there's a message here about opening up your heart. And for some of you, this may have to do with other people. This may just be about a relationship for some of you. Yeah, and then there's this message about receiving here. You need to be able to open your heart so you can receive. Then Dragon Fortune. We dragons know about when to take a chance to seize the moment. A life-changing event is opening before you. See it now, take the chance, and step into a new beginning. Okay. So there's some opportunity. Something is opening up for you, and you're going to need to take a risk. And this can be an emotional risk, like if it's to do with a relationship. Then this can also just be about like if you're trying to manifest something or you want something in your life, there's some kind of risk that may be needed for you. And I feel like the message here is like if you get an opportunity, you might lose it if you don't take it. Okay. And then Dragon Power. We fill you now with the gift of strength. Every day your physical well-being is growing. More and more you feel free and fluid, fierce and strong in your movements. Okay, so this is again, for me, this is just sort of reiterating some of the messaging about feeling safe. Okay, your well-being is another message about growing. Your well-being is growing, and in whichever way that this is about for you. And usually if one area of your well-being is growing, all of your areas of well-being are growing. It's all connected. Yeah, this is encouragement. Stay, try to feel more safe in this situation. Like you have the strength to endure, sort this out, let this growth happen. Some of you may be in some kind of period of transition, and that can feel, that doesn't always feel good. We don't have the security we need. We don't have the answers we need. And it can take a lot out of us when we're in transition periods or we're waiting for something to grow, especially if we've been putting a lot of energy into it. But this is all very encouraging messaging for you, okay? Keep at it. I'm getting a message about don't give up here. Be very clear about what you want too, for those of you who haven't been. Okay, so we got some tarot, and I just told group number 1, I got a new tarot deck, and I'm completely in love with it. It's the John Bauer Tarot. Already it's one of my favorite decks. There's probably only one other deck I have that I love more or as much as this one. But let's look at it, okay? It's very lovely. And for those of you who don't know, I'll just say one more shout out about this. John Bauer is a Swedish folklorist and artist, and I think he was an author as well. And I can't remember the time period, the 1800s. I don't remember if it's early or late, but yeah, if any of you want to know who he is. Okay, let's look at what you got. Your first tarot card is the Two of Swords. So in this tarot deck, it does have the traditional meanings, but it also has some additional meanings to these cards in the guidebook. So I'm still learning those additional meanings. And you can tell by the imagery in these cards, they don't totally match up to traditional meanings of the tarot, but I'm really loving these additional meanings that I've been learning so far. Anyway, so with this Two of Swords, you can see this guy is trying to cut the head off a snake. Okay. Two of Swords can be about indecision. So I'm getting some, like, he's going to have to take decisive action here. He can't be wishy-washy about this, about this snake. He needs to cut it off. And this message also too with cutting the head off the snake is like, deal with a situation head on. So we'll see what else we've got here. You've got the Ace of Wands. So this is like, well, you can see, let's look at the imagery here. You've got this little princess. There's all these like goblins and all this darkness around her, but she's the one in color here. So it's like she knows her own power. She's not running away. She's facing them. This is like facing what you need to face, especially with this Two of Swords here. But also the Ace of Wands is about an opportunity, a new beginning, a spark of inspiration. This is an intention. The Ace of Wands is very much, can have to do with intention too. What do you want to create? You know, you need to be clear about whatever. It doesn't matter. Everything is creation. A business, a relationship, a home, health. All of those things are acts of creation. Then you've got the Four of Cups. And this figure here, she's quite sad or disappointed or bored. And she doesn't see the beauty around her. This card can be about a missed opportunity. And yes, I think there's this, especially, we already got a message about a missed opportunity. So you need to, be paying enough attention, keep at it, be ready for when the opportunity comes and you need to take it. There's some kind of opportunity coming towards you, okay? That's going to help you finish this growth, help this egg hatch. Take it as it resonates. Then you've got the Three of Wands. These two, I don't know what these are, trolls? I don't know. They're looking. Look, one is looking for something. The other one is trying to hear. So you need to keep, again, you need to keep your eyes and ears open for this opportunity. Don't get wrapped up. If you're in this anxious energy, feeling not safe, you very easily could miss this, right? You might not see or hear something. But this is also about moving forward. Okay, but yeah, that's mostly what I'm getting with that. And then your last tarot card is and I had to cover them up there. I hate to cover up anything with these cards, but I have to. But this is the Eight of Cups. And traditionally, this is about walking away from something that isn't great for you to something better. But this card, you can see that no one's facing each other here. Everyone is turned away. So this is about turning away from something. And I'm actually going to clarify this Eight of Cups. I didn't need to clarify for group 1, but for you, I'm going to clarify this Eight of Cups. So why is this Eight of Cups here for group number 2, please? Why is this Eight of Cups here for group number 2? What is this Eight of Cups about, please? For group number 2, why is the Eight of Cups here? Okay. Oh, a relationship. Okay, for some of you, this is about a relationship, some connection. Some union. I'm going to clarify one more. What is this? What is this Two of Cups here for? Why is the Two of Cups here? What is this Two of Cups for group number 2? Seven of Cups. I mean, the Seven Cups can be about illusions, daydreams. But in this card here, you can see there's all these bad guys. The little boy there is hiding. This kind of witch-looking lady is hiding, running away. All these dark shadows. This group has some kind of I'm definitely getting, especially with this Four of Cups here, this for this group here, there's something, I'm surprised the Eight of Swords hasn't come out. And maybe it's because it's this particular deck I'm using with the meanings and imagery here, why it hasn't. But I'm really getting for this group, like you're projecting something onto this situation. You're projecting some kind of expected disappointment, expected betrayal, you're projecting something onto this situation, like you're not expecting it to work out. You don't feel safe in it. You don't trust it. Yeah. And I bet you it's because of something you've gone through in the past. I think that your past, something from your past, it could be just an actual something that's happened to you, like an event, a betrayal, something a little more specific, or it could just be the way that you grew up. Who knows? Like it's going to be different for different people out there. But I feel like there's a false projection here, and you're going to miss an opportunity if you can't get out of it. And this could be an opportunity for love. This could be an opportunity for like the right business partner. This could be an opportunity for some family relationship. Why is this nourishment card here for group number 2? What is nourishment about? What is nourishment? Three of Swords. Yeah. There's heartbreak affecting this situation. Previous heartbreak. You need to nourish yourself. There's a lot of self-nurturing, self-love, self-care that's needed, some healing that's needed. You need to, so that this whatever this blossoming and gestation is about, so that it can hatch. And this might just be your own well-being. But this could be a more tangible thing. This could be an opportunity. There is an opportunity here. There is one. There's an opportunity that's, I think there's an opportunity coming that you need to seize. That's clear. But this can be an opportunity about love, about anything. It's going to be different for different people out there, but there's some kind of heartbreak from the past that is affecting your ability to sort of receive or see it, or move forward with it. What's the advice here? What's the advice for group number 2? Advice, please. What's the advice for group number 2? You guys are getting an extra long reading, by the way. Six of Pentacles. This is like some kind of, this is about reciprocity, but also about charity, about balance, give and take. And the Nine of Cups. Yeah. It's okay to receive help. It's okay to take, maybe if you've been giving too much or you've been putting your energy out too much, it's okay to give that energy just to yourself. Take it, nourish yourself. But if there's anyone that can help you, if there's anyone that's been trying to help you, this is about receiving that. There is no snake. There's no snake. There's no head to cut off here. There isn't. Because this is what wants to come in for you, the Nine of Cups. It's about wish fulfillment. You've got the dandelion here. Your wish fulfillment wants to come in for you. But you need to heal whatever this heartbreak is. Whatever this past energy is. Whatever these shadows are for you. Okay. Yeah, and pay attention for this. I mean, I feel like for some of you, this opportunity is already in front of you. I feel like for some of you, there's some person trying to make you some kind of offering. For others of you, I mean, it's the Ace of Wands, not the Ace of Cups that came out. So again, we're getting mixed energies here, but the overall message is the same for everyone. What is this Ace of Wands about? What is this opportunity? What is this Ace of Wands? Seven of Pentacles. Sorry, can you see that? I mean, the Seven of Pentacles traditionally is about, again, this is another message about growth. There's something that wants to grow. What wants to grow? What wants to grow for pile number 2? What? Okay. And I think we'll leave it at this. I keep pushing this reading, but I'm just curious. Oh, we've got this Six of Swords. Look, she's got like bleeding feet here, moving against the wind in the cold. And then we've got the Five of Cups here. Someone's at someone else's feet. Let's just read from the book here. I feel like the additional meanings are important for this group, for these cards. So let's just look in the book rather than the more traditional meanings. But the traditional meaning of the Six of Swords is about moving out of hard times into calmer times, which is very much, I'm getting that energy from you, like this for you from this reading. And the Five of Cups can be about disappointment, grief, that sort of thing, which I'm also getting. So the traditional meanings do apply here, but I just want to look at the additional meanings from this deck. So Six of Swords, it says, a young girl pushes on through a windy winter landscape. That's this card here. She leaves a trail of red with each step she takes. The meaning is leaving the worst behind, keep moving forward, a rite of passage. Yeah, so the message is just keep moving forward here. So that is very much in line with the traditional meaning. And then let's look at the Five of Cups. So this says, a man kneels at the foot of a woman. A troubled look appears on his face. She holds a bouquet of flowers while bending down to tell him something. The meaning is allowing the message to be received. Do not fear what is coming. All is not lost. There we go. Do not fear what is coming. Do not fear what is being presented to you. Something is trying to grow and blossom in your life. You need to also let yourself grow and blossom. You need to receive. You need to be supported by yourself and others. Okay, you have, with the strength message coming up, I know it's been hard. All the messaging here, I can tell there's something hard from your past. So I'm going to leave it at that because I feel like with this reading, I could just go on and on. But yeah, there's something really beautiful that wants to blossom in your life. Some kind of wish fulfillment, okay? Group number 2, if this helped, if it resonated, please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this card number 29, Coming to Life, I have to tell you, when I was doing the pre-shuffling, please forgive this glare, okay? I'm not really sure how to get rid of it right now. But when I was doing the pre-shuffling, I was getting a very exciting energy out of all the groups from your group. I don't know, there was just like this big rush of energy in like a good way when I was doing your reading. So let's see what this is about. But this card number 29, oh, I didn't want to show you all those yet. Let's flip them around. Card number 29, coming to life. This is about, I feel like you've been waiting for something. Either you're coming out of some kind of period, like a hermit period, where you've kind of been working on yourself or more isolated. I feel like if that's the case, you are coming to life. Look, you can see this. Looks like she's turning from a statue into like this alive, beautiful being. But yeah, so that could be a message for some of you. You might be coming out of some harder time or period of isolation or period of quietness. For others of you, I feel like there's something you've been putting work into that maybe hasn't been showing you much for results or fruition, but that is going to come to life. Something like that. Let's see as we get more cards. Okay, first oracle is Door to Spirit. This is a card about connection to spirit and spiritual awakening, really, is what that's about. Then you've got card number 12 with the Temple Path. Another spiritual card. This is about co-creation with spirit. This is about coming into your karma or into your destiny, coming into your full potential. This is about like being on the right path. You've got card number 17 with Waning Gibbous Moon 1 for those of you that follow moon cycles. Self-reflection. Both characters here, I mean, it's the same person. So this woman in here, she's got her eyes closed. She's very connected to herself. There's a mirror here too, so we'll see if that comes into the reading. Any message about mirroring, seeing yourself correctly, maybe. You've got, look, 2 29s, 29 and 29, and I think they mean kind of the same thing. So this is the wolf moon with hunger. There's something you've wanted for some time. I feel like that's finally going to start developing. So whatever, if your question is anything about when is this going to happen for me, like it's happening, okay? Is this ever going to happen? It's happening. This is part of your path, whatever you're asking about. And then we have some dragon message cards. Let's look at those. Dragon connections. Dragons know loyalty. When we connect, it is deep and enduring. Whether you desire a friend, lover, or partner for life, use this energy to create true companionship in your precious life. Okay, so there's some kind of connection. There's a message here about connection, obviously. Let's just get more information here. Unchain the dragon. We offer the gift of unchaining your mind from the bondage of sorrow, doubt, and fear. We offer clarity, purpose, and motivation in their place. The voice of the soul now speaks within you. And then your last dragon message card is this one, Dragon Kin. Yeah, so this is about family. There's some message here about family and connections. Anyway, we send to you now people who are your soul family, those who have waited lifetimes to be reunited with you. In chance meetings, in unlikely encounters, there they will be, and your soul shall remember. Okay, there's some connection for this group that is very much needed for you to be on the right path. Okay, there's some kind of karmic, destined kind of connection here that has something to do with you being on the right spiritual path. And this has something to do with something you've wanted or been waiting for. Let's look at your tarot. So I've been telling the other groups I got a new tarot deck and I'm like so in love. It is the John Bauer Tarot, and he was a Swedish folklorist. I think he was an author and artist. And I can't remember the time period now from the early 1800s, I think, or maybe the late 1800s. Oh, here, look, it says right here. I didn't look at the other groups. It's 1882 he was born. Didn't really live that long, until 1918. Anyway, so he was a painter and illustrator. So he's mostly an artist, but I thought he wrote books too. But anyway, regardless, I won't go on and on about that. You guys probably aren't that interested, but I'm just so in love with this deck. So let's see what you got. 9 of Wands. Don't give up. Now this card here too. So these cards have the traditional meanings of the tarot, but they have additional meanings that I'm learning because I just got this deck, and I'm really appreciating the additional messaging that is written in the guidebook. So I'm just going to look at this Nine of Wands for you, but definitely right away I'm getting this message about perseverance, which is what the Nine of Wands can be about traditionally, for sure. But here it says, for this card, it says, a young boy stands in front of a troll. Her long hair, funny, it says a young boy and then her, it doesn't matter. Her long hair obscures her face and she wears brightly colored clothing. She holds a trinket out. Oh, this is her. The troll is a her. Anyway, the young boy, I'm going to start again. The young boy stands in front of a troll. The troll. Troll's long hair obscures her face and she wears brightly colored clothing. She holds a trinket out to the boy. The meaning is trust in the process, keep a vigilant watch, finish what you started. Okay? And the additional message there is about keeping a vigilant watch. Yeah, but I'm getting a friendly energy between these two. I don't know. So let's keep going. So that's your first one. And then you've got, I had to cover this up I hate to cover up. These cards are so beautiful, but I have to for YouTube. This is the Ace of Swords. Again, there's an additional meaning with this card, and I don't need to read the book because I know what it is. But so traditionally, the Ace of Swords is about clarity, truth, an idea, a new opportunity, a new insight. But here also, there's this, what I covered up here is this little girl, this little child. She took off her clothes to offer to this raven as an offering. And there's this message about an offering, help, making friends here too. Again, we're getting a message about help, connection. A lot of messaging here about connection. Interesting. I really want to clarify this self-reflection card if I need to, but we'll see what else you got. Okay, so this is the Star card. And this, again, this is a very spiritual Star card. I mean, I think the Star card is kind of spiritual, but the Star card is about hopes and dreams. But here, this figure on the horse, this person is being guided by the celestial stars, right? Like, he's being guided by the universe through stars. He's in the dark. He's being navigated by the stars. So this is like, with all this spiritual messaging here, this is again confirming this message about a spiritual path, co-creation with spirit and the universe. Really beautiful. Then you've got the Death card. An ending and a new beginning, a rebirth. More stars here in this one. I'm going to look at the guidebook for that one. See what additional meaning we got for it. The Death card. Yeah, I'm just really getting this energy like something major. There's like a major energy here. Something that feels, so destined. Okay, let's see what the Death card says here. says 2 maidens stand in opposition. Each holds a barrel in their hand. They seem to be offerings for the night sky, which can be viewed from the doorway. The meaning is reverence for the experience. The unknown is closer than you think. Transformation from one side to another. Yeah, you are so, I think with this coming to life card, you are so close to whatever this co-creation or manifestation is about for you. Okay, this is like you're being supported. I wonder what this other there's this other energy here. There's this connection. For some of you, it's just divine connection. It's total. I mean, I think for all of you, there's a divine connection here, but for some of you, it's primarily that. But for some of you, it's like there's other people involved in this somehow. And here they are, the 3 of Cups. I'm just looking at the imagery here. So you've got these 2 trolls. Look like they're kind of guarding this little light woman. And they're in the dark as well. I mean, there's a lot of darkness in this deck overall, but I'm going to look at the additional meaning for that one too. Let's look at the 3 of Cups. So it says, 2 creatures flank a fair-haired woman as they walk through a dark forest. Are they protecting her from harm? Meanings: feeling a part of a group, gaining traction, feeling deeply connected to what's around you. Yeah, there's such a massive energy here about connection. I wonder if this is about... For those of you that this is about love or a relationship with another person, like I think you and this other person are going to create something together. Something really important for the world or for your community, but it's going to have a big impact. There's a massive like energy here about co-creation. Be like you and this other person or these other people and spirit all co-creating together something really impactful. And there's something you've been wanting for a really long time. I don't know if that's just this, you want this connection. That's what you want. Well, you're going to have it. But it's going to be more than you even, it's like this connection that you want. If that's what you want, it's like, it's written in the stars. And there's going to be some bigger meaning. This relationship is going to have some bigger impact than just for you. But let's see, it's not going to be just about a relationship for all of you. There's just some aspect of destiny here. Let's see, what is this self-reflection about? I'm going to clarify here, you guys. Y'all, I shouldn't say you guys. I hate it when I say that. It's not just guys out there, right? I mean you all. Okay, what is this self-reflection about here for group number 3? Why is self-reflection here? What is this self-reflection about? Why is this important? What is self-reflection about? Self-reflection, please. Why is it here? Okay. Wow. Talk about destiny and karma. We got the wheel here, the Wheel of Fortune. But you've got the 10 of Swords. I think what you need, the self-reflection card, and I'm very clearly getting this, is, look, you've got, I love this 10 of Swords. So far, my favorite card in this deck is the Moon card. It hasn't come out for anyone in this reading, but just saying, if you want to look up the Moon card in the John Bauer deck, it's beautiful. But I love this 10 of Swords because it's got a rainbow. All this darkness, all this heaviness, there's a rainbow. So the 10 of Swords is about like regardless of why, it could be just internal, external, whatever, but like just this like place of you're mentally done. You got no more capacity mentally. Something has just been super hard, feeling super defeated. But it's like, no, you know, rainbow after a storm. That's what this card is saying. So I think that what the self-reflection is saying here for this group is that you need to reflect on your whole journey, how you got to the point that you did, and you need to understand that everything has happened for a reason for you. You needed to be where you are, as you are right now, in order for you to be on the right path and fulfill some greater purpose here for yourself and for others, I feel. Okay, so that's the reflection. You need to reflect on, you need to, accept your whole journey, reflect on it, understand like the synchronicity, karma in it. I feel like you've been supported your whole life, group number 3, like spiritually. But, we have to, it's part of the human experience to go through hard things so that we can grow and learn, and for you and for some of us to have things to offer for a greater purpose. And then that's the greater purpose here. It's just exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. And I'm just going to clarify one more thing before I wrap up this reading. What is this connection? What is this connection that's being talked about in this reading with this dragon kin, all this connection message? You got another one too, right? Yeah, dragon connections, dragon kin. Let's clarify these. Why is dragon connections and dragon kin here? What is this connections for group number 3? What is this message about connections for group number 3, please? Okay, so yeah, King of Cups, but it was in reverse. So I'll just show it to you upright. This King of Cups, it's like this king is with this little child and he's looking at her, kind of funny, but she's like, she looks very happy. So he's like taking care of her, teaching her, right? Teaching the younger generation, passing on his wisdom. Even though this is a Cups card, that's what I'm getting from this card too. But like this beautiful emotional relationship too between like a granddaughter and a grandfather. So again, this is another message about connection and relationship, but also passing something on. But it's in reverse. And then we've got, this is the Knight of Wands. Look, and I don't know if you noticed this little, oh, this glare is driving me crazy. Okay. This little guy, and then the knight here. I'm going to read from the book again on that one. Let's have a look. Knight of Wands. I mean, traditionally, the Knight of Wands can be about moving forward towards something you really want, something you feel passionate about. It can be about an offering. But here it says a messenger, so this is a messenger, dressed in blue, sits on his spotted horse. They travel with a tiny woodland creature. The meaning, take off on an adventure. Be bold and daring. Keep moving towards your goal. Again, another message about perseverance. I feel like this is about help. So you got 2 people cards here, right? You got a king and a knight. So there's definitely someone else involved in this situation. I wonder what, I'm just going to clarify why that's in reverse. Why is the King of Cups in reverse? Why? Okay. 7 of Wands. Okay, so I'm getting 2 things. One is there's some kind of reconciliation here. Some kind of making peace with someone, or just reconnecting, even if it's not that there was some kind of falling out. But the 7 of Wands here indicates some kind of challenge between some connection, and maybe that's why this is in reverse. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that. For a lot of you, there is someone in your past that's going to be part of this connection for you. Very interesting. And we got the kin card, and then we've got a grandpa and a grandchild. Let me just check the Seven of Wands in the guidebook here, see if there's something additional besides the traditional meaning offered here. So, I mean, look, this is like a huge troll. All these little guys like ready to go after it. It's like, so that's the other message here. Okay, now that I'm looking at this more and feeling this card more, there's just also this message about something seems like you can't take it on alone. For some of you, there's something here that seems like you can't take it on alone and you need help. And there is a message about co-creation, help other people here. So it says here from the book, it says, the Seven of Wands, a small group of armed people stand near a cliff. They are ready to battle the tall ogre, which stands in front of them. The ogre seems confused at the actions of the group. Meanings: taking a stand, defending your ground, feeling defensive. And I feel like, yeah, there's something or someone you feel defensive about. So for some of you, this is about someone you feel defensive about, someone you already know, and there's some kind of healing there in that relationship. And for some of you, this is about something that you feel defensive about. And you need some support in working through that. And it's really important that you do that, because there's some really big, huge, destined thing here. And it's something you've been wanting, something that has been, you either put energy into already or just something you've wanted. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to wrap up your reading. These readings have been longer than I intended, but they're really beautiful. So I hope that resonated. If it did, give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.